My name is Jason Ellerman, and I designed The Pursuit of Flight. Yeah, I'm fascinated with movement, and I think adding motion to a model can really bring it to life. I especially get excited when simple mechanisms can be used to achieve some unique and interesting motion, and that's what I tried to do with this model. There is a single crankshaft running the length of the base, which drives 2 pistons, and each of them is connected to one of the supports to move them from side to side. As a result of the geometry of the supports, the top segment tilts as they move, which gives the planes a nice swoop in motion. Those pistons are also offset by 90 degrees, which means the planes move out of phase from one another, which gives the impression that one could be pursuing the other. And this is one part of how the name of the model came about. I really wanted to give the impression of the planes flying high up in the air, and for that I used some forced perspective. The scenery below is built at a very small micro scale, and I also added some clouds in the middle to visually separate the planes from the ground. I also wanted to celebrate the early days of aviation history, when engineers and pilots were really pushing the limits of what was possible with powered flight. And that's the other part of how the model was named. I included 5 different plane designs, a biplane design reminiscent of the very first aircraft that were invented, a biplane and triplane typical of what you would see in the early 20th century, and an above and below fuselage mounted monoplane, which were developed a little bit later. Any 2 of those planes can be mounted on the stand. And of course they can also be flown around by hand, which is quite fun. I think this model makes a great display piece, which is small enough to fit on a desk or a bookshelf. And it's also interactive, which can be a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun designing, building, and playing with this model, and I hope you do as well.